What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck OLED gameplay video for you guys today, and today I figured we would try out some Mortal Kombat 1. Now, I recently picked this up for like 40 bucks since it was on sale. Heck, it might have even had 2 sales making it super cheap. Yeah, I think it was like $39.99 or something like that. It might have even been $29.99. All I remember, it was way off. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll pick it up. I mean, I started like my fighting game like saga with Mortal Kombat after all. Now, I was never very good at fighting games. I just liked them. I'm one of those weird people that even if I'm not good at a game, I still have fun with the game. And generally, if I just keep on trying and trying and trying, I usually beat the games. So far, I can't really think of any game lately I could not beat. It might have taken me 200 tries, but I'd at least beat the boss or whatever eventually. Even if it was dumb luck or cheesing them or whatever, who cares? As long as you win, you win. As long as you don't have to frickin' cheat or something. But I mean, most games you can't just open up a console and be like, I want to be invincible. You know, that worked in StarCraft. I remember when I was a kid, I was too bad at that game and I totally did use that power overwhelming cheat all the time. But nope, not anymore. F that. If you can't do it, I mean, what's the point of cheating? It's not like you did it then. That's my process. I wouldn't feel fulfilled. But anyway, so I started off with the Mortal Kombat series, and I've always liked fighting games ever since. Still like Bloody Roar a little better, but still, that's old school. I don't think there'll ever be another one of those again. So anyway, I kind of figured back when this game came out, the Steam Deck did not handle it very well, so I'm curious how it handles it now. Like, it couldn't hit 60, and I don't know about you guys, but if I'm playing a fighting game, I want that thing to be 60 FPS, otherwise it doesn't feel right. Now, and I'm just a casual, but I mean, maybe some people that play it casually do not care about that, but I figured let's hop into the game and we'll see how things go. And sorry for the long intro. Usually I try to keep them short. So let's not blab anymore and make it any longer and get into those settings.
All right, so this thing kept acting like it was freezing up on me, and I think I know what was happening now. I think it was actually still pre-caching the shaders in the background, and yet just was freezing the frickin' thing up. Because, as you'll see here, it'll do the same thing around like 96 or something, but then after waiting for a little while, it will just all of a sudden work. So there it goes. Now it got stuck at like 32, then I closed it, then it went up to like 64, and then I closed it again. And then after that, it got up to 96 or something like that here. So that's why I was like, no matter what it does, even if it does freeze at 32 for you, because it did this to me on my Ally as well, just leave it the hell alone. It will eventually stop acting frozen and then just let you into the game. Now, at first, it scared me and gave me a black screen, but then I just closed out of it and went back into it, and everything was fine. So I don't know what that was all about. That's why I always at least try just closing something once and reopening it before I start going on Google and being like, all right, what the heck? What's going on here? Yeah, nope, it was 93. Okay. So it kind of sat here for a little while at 93, so I thought, again, it was frozen when I was making this recording, being like, okay, well, I was thinking it would probably get done or whatever, but nope. It still froze here, so luckily, I decided to just wait this time, being like, hey, let's remember our Alienware. That thing acted frozen, and look, now it's done, and we're all good. So, no need to close it. Anyway, let's go look at the settings now. All right, here we go with the settings. Now, I moved it up to 40 FPS, but honestly, it's more of like a 30 FPS experience, and it still goes under that sometimes, but I just didn't want there to be a big limit. I should have just put it up to 60 just for the hell of it. But I didn't think it would really get much past 40, even with these settings. But in any case, those are the settings I decided on after running the benchmark quite a few times, so let's go ahead and go see how it does in the game. Alright, here we go. Get ourselves a little gameplay here. But as you can see, it is definitely not a 60 FPS experience. It can sort of do 40 sometimes, but once a lot of action starts happening, it'll drop under it. But it seems to be doing decent at the moment. Now those are all at 30 FPS, so sometimes those have some big issues. See, it dropped all the way down to the teens for a second. But those are pretty intense. But I know a lot of people that play fighting games would not want to play with under 60 FPS, so for those people, but again, I guess those people might not even want to even play a game like this on a Steam Deck. I mean, if I practiced enough and actually knew moves, I probably would be able to play just fine like this. But I'd still prefer 60 if I could have it, you know? I'd give up some graphics and stuff. But I even tried putting it on like Ultra Performance FSR, but I just don't think this thing has it in it to get 60, because even that didn't do it. It just made it look like crap. It did get up to like 48, if I remember, but 48 is still a far cry from 60. So that's why I just decided with these. This averaged like 42 with these settings. So that's why I decided, all right, well, let's just set the limit to 40. That'd probably be pretty good. It seems to be doing pretty decent. At least during the fight parts, just the action-packed parts where they do their special moves. But even on all my computers, that shit gets like low FPS and stutters like crazy, so it just seems to be how the game is, unfortunately. For now, hopefully they'll update it and fix it, but I never hold my breath with that stuff. I always just hope, but just assume, okay, nope, this is probably about as good as it's gonna get. And then I'm surprised if it actually does get fixed, instead of just being angry that it didn't get fixed, you know? Scorpion wins. Indeed. But yeah, I am not very good at this game. That is for sure. And I didn't really improve that much in the whole time I like made all these videos, but I'm still glad I made all the videos so everybody can see how it runs. Ow, stop freezing me. Alright, cool. I win. Now, unfortunately, I don't know how to do any other really cool finishing moves, so that's about as good as it's going to get. I'm just happy I won. But anyway, now let's move on and get a little bit more gameplay. That's not quite long enough. All right, here we go. Get ourselves a little bit more gameplay here. I would have to say he has to be the cockiest person in the entire series, but he's so funny. I'm just not very good with him, so I'm probably going to lose. I can't remember. I did way too many fights today to remember what games I won and lost. I just remember I think I might have won like a multiple 4. I think that's about it. Lost most of the time, but yeah, I think I got 3 or 4 wins. But yeah, we're still staying right around that 40 FPS mark. Wow, I got my ass handed to me pretty fast.
Round 2, fight.
Nope, I got owned again. Oh well, that's okay. You can't win them all, especially when you don't know what you're doing like me. But anyway, let's go move on to a little camera now, shall we?
Alright, now let's get ourselves a little camera recorded gameplay here. Yeah, so far, unfortunately, this game is just not it on the Steam Deck. It's too stuttery, too laggy. Even if you turn everything down to low, you still struggle to stay above 30 at times. Wow. These guys are only on medium and I'm getting my ass handed to me, but I don't know any of the skill sets or anything yet, so I've never really learned most of them to begin with. So, try to learn as I go along. Well, as long as they permit me to. That was pretty neat. Ooh. Oh, they got me. Almost guaranteed I'm dead after that. Yep, that is for sure. Now I will say the screen looks great. Colors are popping. It's too bad the performance ain't there. It's not there for a fighting game. Now I'm sure some people just don't care and this is more than adequate for them. But it definitely feels a little sluggish to me and I'm not even good at the game. I don't think me getting 60 would all of a sudden make me win by any means, but I'd definitely be having more fun. Alright. At least I got one win.
The path guide. Final round. Fight.
That's so cool. He's gonna get me.
Finish him.
Yep, I'm not very good at this game.
Ashra wins.
Alright, well let's go pick out some more characters. We'll go do like one more battle, probably. And then you guys can see how long it takes to load and all that stuff too. Who else should I try?
Kung Lao.
Why not? Oh yeah, we gotta make him CPU.
General Shah.
And then I'll take him.
Sector.
You can have him. We'll just do a medium again. Where should we go this time? That looks pretty cool.
Corrupted forest. You wouldn't last a day in my army.
Go ahead, underestimate me.
Round one. Fight.
Whoa. We got big ol' whack. Ow. I got exploded. Stop killing me with your axe, you bastard. I don't even know what just happened right there. do like LT and RT? Ah. Nope, they got me. That's what I was trying to do, but I think you have to do some prerequisite moves before you can just hit those buttons. It's been a while since I played these, never was very good at them, so don't really know how it works. I should probably stop picking these like super hard characters to try to beat too when I suck at the game, but whatever, I figured it'd make it more interesting, even if I like get my ass kicked every single time. I think I won one of these. That was it. I got my ass kicked every other time. Wow. It's my own fault for not knowing any of the moves, though. All the computers obviously know them all flawlessly. They're a freaking computer. Oh, bastard. Damn, he got me again. Well, and with that, I think we're about done with the camera recording gameplay, so why don't we go ahead and go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Mortal Kombat 1 on the Steam Deck OLED, and well, it looks really nice on the screen and all that. It's just the performance just isn't there for a fighting game, at least in my opinion. And I'm just a casual guy who sucks at the game, but that just did not feel very good. And I even tested out. I did the benchmark for all sorts of different combinations of settings, and even turning the game down to low with like FSR unbalanced, you can get like 44 FPS, and it's still a stuttery mess where it drops way under that. That's just the average. So I went with a 42 average with the settings I used here. But as you saw, we still didn't stay really anywhere near 40 the whole time, unfortunately. We were dropping quite a bit, especially when they were coming in before the fights and whatnot, and I don't really care too much about that. It's annoying and looks bad, but I could forgive it if, like most of the other fighting games, once I get into the actual fighting arena, I'm getting 60 FPS and it like never drops. Or if it does, it's down to 58 or 59 or something like that, and that's totally okay with me. But 40 FPS dropping down into the low 30s and whatnot, I don't know. That's just not really a good way to play a fighting game, at least in my opinion. But hey, you guys saw how it looks, how it plays, and we've also deduced that I suck ass at these particular video games. But hey, I'm gonna practice and hopefully I'll get better. But I'm still trying to beat Near Replicant right now. So maybe after I'm done with that, I'll try this out, get a little bit better at it. But anyway, that is about all I got for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and watching me get my ass kicked, because I sure as hell enjoyed making this video for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.